We've been building this semester together all fall, from your syllabus to your supplies to your electives, and now it's time for the finale, your capstone project. Think of this video as your fall reset class, a space to take everything we've talked about and turn it into a real plan for your life this season. Today's capstone, I'm taking you through a fall day with me and showing you how all these tools actually work together in real life. Hi friends, welcome back. So yes, if you have missed the previous videos, make sure to go check them out because this is the last video in my fall life curriculum series and I really hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. I know I have, and it's definitely made me even more excited for the fall season, and it just makes me feel more productive in a way that's actually enjoyable and fun and doesn't feel like a chore. So as I mentioned, today we are going to go on a cute little cozy fall day together. It's gonna be a cozy vlog. We're going to go to a cafe. I have one in mind that I think I'm gonna go to, but it's actually quite hot outside and the walk is quite far. So we'll see. I think that'd be nice. And you know, one of my things was to listen to podcasts while walking outside more, and counting that as almost like, what did I call it? Like a lab or like some kind of series of a class. We'll go over that today, but I have some podcasts picked out that I want to listen to, so perhaps a long walk would be good for me. But yes, I'm currently packing up my bag. We have my adult emergency kit, kind of like one of those like back to school kits of all the things I like to bring with me when I go out and study or work in a cafe. And we did go over this in one of the previous videos, so I don't want to bore you guys too much, but for anyone who missed it and isn't going to go back and watch it, it's things like, you know, Advil, tissues, hand sanitizer, all that stuff. But we're gonna pack that up, and then I do have all my little supplies, which feels very much like back to school. I have my fall 2025 curriculum book, which I haven't been using in this series to write down like my electives and classes and everything because I have my Notion template for all of that. But I'm actually going to use this to take some notes down today as I start to learn some of my courses and tell you guys a little bit about what I want to learn today. And then I don't think I'll take this one with me. He's my little travel notebook. We'll see if we have space. Of course, we have my sketchbook, which I think I'm like halfway through now. I've had this one for a while. Going to do some sketching today. All the glorious pens. And yeah, things like my charging packs. So let's pack up, let's go enjoy this cozy fall day together.
If you'd like not just the tutors ad-free to get
drifting faster than they should. Golden hour paints a dream like you. Even dreams start fading.
It's not quite the fall day I expected, guys. It is really hot out today. That's okay. The leaves are changing. It's giving fall-ish. It's almost fall. I'm like, how deep into September do we have to be for it to feel more fall-like? Anyways, sweating, but we're almost there. This is what I mean when I say learning should feel like desire, not obligation. My lectures aren't in classrooms anymore. They're in cafes, they're while I'm walking on the sidewalk, they're in Spotify queues. My walking lecture today was a podcast titled Shakespeare's Male Muse, A Mystery Solved, from Not Just the Tutors. Because honestly, nothing feels more fall than a history podcast paired with a nice fall walk. And after my walking lecture, I found a little spot for my mini solo class in a cafe, and today's topic is an Aeon article called Nostalgia Reimagined. It's about how neuroscience is proving something propaganda already knew, which is that nostalgia doesn't need real memories. Even an imagined past works. And I decided to treat this like a one-article seminar. I broke it down, I took a few notes, and I let myself write whatever thoughts came up. It's such a simple thing, but writing really helps me focus, and more importantly, it helps me think. Sometimes you can only figure out what you believe once you start scribbling it down. And my elective today is sketching in the cafe. Nothing serious, just a few warm-up sketches. I found some illustrations online that I tried to replicate in my sketchbook, and then I actually tried sketching a real scene from like a bookstore perspective. I think it's actually the image from my Notion template. It turned out terrible, but also that's kind of the point, because today was all about warming up my brain, my curiosity, my creative muscles. It was a short and sweet class, in the cafe today. It was a podcast lecture on the walk, a solo seminar with an article, and a little sketching elective. And now it's time to head home, which is my walking lecture hall part 2, where I'm going to continue listening to the podcast. How cute is this spot down here? I feel kind of like a crazy person when I find new places downtown that I think are really pretty, and the chances of people cycling by and seeing me talking to a camera is high. But yeah, I wanted to mention too, I just had such a good little work session at the cafe. I read a really interesting article about nostalgia and like what it really means and how it plays a role in, I guess, politics nowadays, using propaganda of nostalgia to make us think that the past was better than the present is, and how to battle that by becoming more knowledgeable of the past. I listened to a super interesting podcast on Shakespeare's muse. I need to listen to it the full way through because I almost feel like I don't know the context around it enough to really understand it. And I didn't realize he had a muse. I need to do more research into that. And I sketched for a little bit. My sketches were terrible, but I feel like that's the whole point, is to just sketch freely. And now I wanted to do a little semester midterm check-in kind of thing. That's what I want to call it. Just checking in with myself, how the series has been going. Am I making space for curiosity? Is it too serious? Am I being honest with the amount of time I make for it? And how am I feeling on what's working? I mean, honestly, I haven't been doing this for that long. It's only been a few weeks, but I will say I've always believed in taking days to yourself, especially on the weekend like this, where you take a morning or afternoon to go to a cafe or even by the river and take time to yourself, and to use that time now to also explore different curiosities or work on different hobbies or skills like sketching. So yeah, I really hope you guys are enjoying your day, or you go and take a day to yourself and enjoy it. I just think it's so beneficial, and I feel so de-stressed and calm right now in a season of work where I have been feeling really stressed lately. So hi friends, we are home now, and oh my gosh, it was so hot outside. I had to change. Sorry, I put my dishwasher on and didn't really think about the fact that I want to be in the kitchen filming, so if it's really loud, my apologies, but I've decided to make it feel more fall and festive. We're going to do a little bit of baking some cookies, and I'm going to make these banana cookies that I have made before. It's a ChatGPT recipe. I think I asked, what recipe can I do that uses bananas and doesn't use sugar, it uses honey instead, and I'm going to pull up that recipe and I'm going to make those. They're kind of interesting cookies. They have a weird banana bready type texture, but they're really great for when I need to use up my bananas, and I think they're yummy. So we're going to make some of those and kind of make it feel more fall-like. I think I said in my my courses and electives video that I wanted to focus more on not baking, but making yummy dinners, because it's something I'm not good at, and yet here I am baking cookies. You'll have to forgive me, but I just think these really need to be used up, and I'm not really in the mood to make a big meal. In all honesty, I actually just had a microwaved butter chicken and rice meal. So yeah, we're not in the cooking, we're not going to make a dinner. And then honestly, I think I might end this video with watching something like The Vampire Diaries, or there's this movie that I keep seeing around TikTok. I think it's called Dracula in Love. It's only come out in Europe, but it looks really beautiful, and I want to see if I can find it online somewhere to watch it, even though it hasn't come out to Canada or the States yet. I think it comes out in 2026. I feel like we need something kind of spooky-ish. So yeah, with all that being said, let's make some cookies. I just burned myself, so that was really fun. I forgot to take the pans out of the oven, and it was already hot for me making something earlier. So yeah, but we're gonna make the cookies now. I'm gonna put them on the sheet. And also I'm out of parchment paper, so I'm putting them on tin foil. That's gonna be... Okay, I'm gonna put these in the oven without burning myself. I can't believe I burnt myself. Oh. 10 to 12 minutes, not long. I literally can get a blister on my hand. 12 minutes. second so I can talk to you guys. I'm feeling so extremely cozy in my pajamas, and I'm so glad I'm in my bed. I feel so tired today. This is such a privileged thing to say, but I was packing for a trip, and sometimes I just get really tired trying to like plan out the next 2 weeks because I only bring things in a carry-on. So it's kind of hard to make it all fit, but I think I've got it down to like a skill. But anyways, I really hope you all love my Miffy mug as much as I do. I'm having some peppermint tea with my cookie. Yes, my cookie's not super pretty, but tastes good. Almost dropped it on my bed. And I'm just going to continue watching Vampire Diaries and chill for the rest of the night. But I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me for my cozy fall day. It's also kind of funny watching the Vampire Diaries right now because I'm realizing I've watched it before, but I never made it past season 5. And I just don't think I have it in me to ever make it that far again. So I don't know. Should I just like skip to the last seasons and watch that? I don't know. It's just been so long. I feel like I won't know what's going on. Plus, did you guys hear that Nina Dobrev, the girl who plays Elena in Vampire Diaries, and her fiance of like 5 years split recently, like this week, I think. Anyways, I don't know when you guys will see this video from me. Might be a while since that's happened, but it's new news to me. I still love this show though. It's like very on theme for fall. And I'm rambling and I'm tired, but I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me for a cozy fall day. I hope you take yourself on a cozy fall day as well and enjoy working on your fall semester electives and courses that you've chosen for yourself and your goals for this year. I'm thinking I kind of want to do like maybe one of these semester series every season. So let me know if you want to see one for winter. I've really enjoyed it and I feel like it helps me feel more productive and excited for not only the season, but self-learning and, researching as a hobby again. So with all that said, thank you guys for joining me for this semester, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye, friends.